Up, guys? You are watching the Quest, and I am your host, Robert Dylan Vasquez. Robert the Ride Vasquez, dude. Dude, we're out here for episode 9. Thank you guys for coming, dude. March 12th, and we're out here on a Friday night, like always. We out here on a Friday night. I'm supposed to be at a party right now. What's up, guys? First of all, on this intro, I know this is a silly podcast, so we're going to give a shout out real quick. We're going to give a shout out to Hunter Ray Barker. He, I don't know if you guys know this story. His favorite Mexican joint was going under. So to like get diners to come in, like, to get people to come and eat, he sat in a like inflatable pool, like a little kiddie pool. He sat in a kiddie pool filled with bean dip for 24 hours outside of his favorite Mexican restaurant. So shout out to that guy. Shout out to that guy. So I sent my podcast, or this show, yes, to one of my buddies, LaRon, and he was like, I don't like how it's like you're whispering at me. Hey, man, my fault for having an inside voice. Shout out to LaRon. I got a fucking inside voice, dude. I'm inside, dude. I don't gotta talk like I'm outside. Oh, no. Getting off to a good start. It's good to be back, dude. I like this. So, the Comedy Zone last night. I told you guys, I'm really loud. I told you guys last week that I was like, oh, I didn't do stand-up because the list was full. I did a pay and stay. I paid to reserve my name on the list, and somehow there was this miscommunication because I got there and I saw comic number 1 and then comic number 2, and hey, who and Robert Dylan was comic number 2. So I'm like, oh balls, I'm going second. Cool. So I'm going through the show. First comic goes up. About halfway through his set, I get up. Don't want to be rude, but I get up, to prepare for mine so I can go up on stage, start recording stuff. And I go and check the list just to make sure. And Robert Dylan is now number 25, dude. 25. So if you do the math, that's math. That's hard math. Everybody gets 5 minutes. Some people were new and they got 3, but let's just say everybody gets 5. So 20 times 5 is what? 100? And you're talking about 100 minutes with just 20 people, and then 5 more people onto that, which is another 5 times 25. So it's an hour and 25 minutes. Hey, man. Nope. Dude, I was trying to be a good sport and stay. There were people filing out left and right, and we were only like 13 comics in. I don't really share my dreams a lot with you guys. I don't want to be like this big famous stand-up comedian. I do stand-up to stay sharp. I do this podcast. I do this podcast to stay sharp on my humor. Not that any of you think I'm funny. I think I'm funny, and that's all that matters. It's like my mom said I'm funny, and that's all that matters. Shout out to my mom. So I didn't do a set last night, and I think that there's a comedy competition next week. Come out and support local comedy and see people compete for a feature spot using their wit and jokes. Yeah. Robert, are you going to be doing the comedy competition? No. Comedy's not a competition. Anyways, I get it. It's the best of. You got to do something top tier. Whatever, dude. I'm not here to compete. I just told y'all I don't want to be this big famous comedian. I do this to stay sharp. I would like to do stand up with the, funniest people around. That's what I do. I want to be around funny people. Nobody talks to me at the Comedy Zone. I look unapproachable. I have resting bitch face. I don't know what it is. I'm such a nice guy. And nobody talks to me. I sit. Hello. I sit there, and I'm not, I'm not trying to do this to be all sappy, but I'm respectful. I clap for people. I laugh at people. That's what you got to do, man. But I'm not trying to compete with those people. I'm trying to befriend those people. So, come out and celebrate, support local comedy, dude. We'll see what happens. We're going to jump in to our imprint of the week. And he touched on style this week. I fuck with it. He, the imprint of the week, he goes, shout out to Imprint Jones and the Imprint District. Shout out. His imprint of the week, he goes, backwards hats with a blazer, Seinfeld style, or 2021 Air Jordans with a full suit. Does this answer your question? Dude, I will always fuck with the backwards hat and the blazer. I will always shout out to LeRon for the inside voice, gang. Dude, backwards hats with the blazer, Seinfeld style. This is my shit. Blazer. This blazer was $500. I got it for like $40. Oh, is that a pocket hanky? Robert Dylan and the pocket hanky. Yeah, man. Dude, I've only had one pair of Jordans in my life, and my dad got them from his job at Exopack. And now Exopack didn't deal sneakers, but he had a sneaker guy at his job, just like he had a DVD guy, just like he had like there were those guys in the industrial industry, I guess you could say. Like we had the whole portfolio full of, fuck it, it's gone now. We had the whole catalog full of burnt DVDs, newest movie. Come on. Yeah. Got your ass. You had the DVD guy, and you had the sneaker guy, and my dad got me a pair of Jordans in 9th grade. I'm not the kid you want to get Jordans, dude. I had creases in things. Day two, I had creases in them things. I did not respect Jordans on the level that they should have been respected. Now, I like a full suit, but I'm more like a James Bond secret agent man style. I'm going tuxedo. I don't know how I look in a bow tie, though. I've never worn a suit with a bow tie. It's always been ties. And then I saw this guy at the Comedy Zone last night. He was wearing a tank top and a vest. I was like, is that allowed? I looked around with genuine concern. Is that allowed? Is that allowed? Dude, I'm not hating on Jordans. Sorry, go ahead. I didn't push him. I didn't push him. I hope you saw that. I didn't push him. So, if you wait in line for more than 10 minutes for a pair of shoes, I can't. No. And then you're waiting in line for, it's like midnight release or whatever. I've never been to a Jordan release, so I don't know. I'm talking out of my ass. But what I do know is 200 other people have your shoes. I don't fuck with that. I like to be unique, man. And when you're talking about people having the same, like, I don't know. Sorry. I'm going to wipe my face a lot. I got fucking cat hair everywhere. It's a $500. It's not. It's like $40. Oh. So, I'm always going to go with the simple backwards hat and blazer. Are you serious, dude? This is why I don't let you in here. Can you do some? Oh. Fat boa. All right. So this is going to take us into our question. Thank you, Enzo. Our question this week is based off of what's going on in the world. I don't know if you guys have seen, and I don't know how many of you guys get offended on a daily basis, but Pepe Le Pew, Looney Tunes skunk character, got canceled. Nobody's safe. It's 2021. Nobody's safe. And dude, the question is, who is uncancellable? Who isn't cancelable? Like, when I think about this, you guys got to give me a minute because I'm winging this. Like, I did come a little prepared because I wore the Johnny Bravo socks. Check the Johnny Bravo socks. Hey, he's next. Like I said, nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. Shout out to Zevia. Some good stuff. But yeah, man, Pepe Le Pew got canceled, and I can see that. Is sorry, hey, trigger warning. My chérie. Oh, be on your P's and Q's, Robert. I'm not laughing at unwanted physical or sexual contact. That's not cool. But what are you gonna do, dude? Dude, he's gonna lose so much money. You know he's never gonna get. Dude, they're gonna cut him out of Space Jam too. You ruined his career. I get the Harvey Weinstein things, and I get exposing people who need to be exposed. But this whole cancellation of like Dr. Seuss and stuff, like, if we take away the history, we don't learn from it. Simple as that. If we just erase it, we don't learn from anything, and we don't have any lessons to go off of. What are you doing? And so Dr. Seuss is there to, I don't even know what's going on with that. I don't want to know. I bring it up because it's silly. And I tell you guys, oh, this is a silly podcast. You guys should definitely listen to my podcast. It's a very silly time. It's a silly time. And we're talking about the cancellation of a Looney Tune. What? What? Okay. Who is uncancelable? Because they're going into cartoons now. Mr. Potato Head's gender is up for, like, you like this? Dude, I'm pissed. My mouth is cut. And when I open it wide, it hurts real bad. And it looks like I got the herpaderp. Herpaderp. Sorry, pop that. You get on that computer, I swear to God, dude. You better sit down, dude. All right, gato. I see you. I don't know who is uncancelable. Who do you guys think? Betty White. Nobody, I mean, it's so weird because everybody knows that she's going to live forever. Dude, this is going to be a first. Dude. You want to go? Get out. Yeah. Nobody saw that. I did not. I did not just threaten my cat with nunchucks. Johnny Bravo, you got a matter of time, Bubba. You might as well wrap it up. Um, Betty White. Betty White is uncancelable. That's my answer. Nobody gives a shit. They know she's gonna live forever. So, but at the same time, they're like, she's just gonna die anyways. Dude, let me find out Betty White did some fucked up shit. She's not getting canceled. Good luck. Hey, good luck trying to cancel Betty White. You can't cancel Betty White. Okay. So we're gonna recap UFC 259. Izzy lost. All right, we're gonna. Oh man, Dominic won. Good showing. Amanda Nunes won. First round submission. Didn't see that coming. Controversy with the Peter Yan. Aljo Sterling got kneed to the head while he was down. Got disqualification. New champ. So when you get disqualified and you're the champion, the guy that is the victim, he gets the belt. And new. You never want to win the belt like that, dude. Oh, he's going to unplug something. Do you guys hear it? Oh, gosh. So, Izzy lost. Didn't become champ. He weighed in at 201 with the pizza. And then Yan was at least 220 and just took him down in the 4th and 5th round. Takedowns late. Not going to spend too much time on the UFC. UFC Fight Night 187. Leon Edwards versus Bilal Muhammad. Oh, not too hard of names there. I'm not going to go through the whole card because I don't give a fuck. Fuck 'em. F-U-G-G-E-N or F-U-G-G-E-M. Fuck 'em. I got Leon Edwards, man. Bilal, he's coming up fast in the rankings, but he's just not there yet. Even though we haven't seen Leon fight since 2019, I'm going with Leon. And that's it. That's it for the UFC. I usually lose a lot of people with the UFC fights, but that's it. That's it, guys. Leon Edwards. Put your money on it. No, don't do that. I can't. Don't take financial advice or gambling or betting advice from me. No. I'm going to get you, dude. Okay, so we're going to go to unlocking memories. After I get my cat out of here, dude. I'm trying to do this in one take, and you know what you're doing? You're ruining the show. Enzo. Bye, guys. Come on, dude. And stay out your hair. I shut that all aggressive like it was gonna fucking stay closed. Anyways, unlocking memories. So, I said earlier in the podcast, I think that I'm supposed to be at a party right now. That's not entirely true, but it's pretty true. I wanted to go. And shout out to my boy Devin Thomas. Davon, but Devin. I don't know if I should have said his last name, but he's having his 33rd birthday. Hey, let me give you some more information. His address is... Sorry, Devin. Oh, gosh. So he's having his 33rd birthday bash. Now, this guy looks like he's 23. He's got the, like, Superman genes. It's crazy, dude. Super good genetics. Such a good-looking guy. He's handsome. I don't want to fuck him. Oh, shout out to Devin. I saw this, like, crazy edit poster on Facebook. Now, I don't usually get on Facebook, but I saw his post, and it was this 33rd birthday bash, and it's just like this skating rink edit, and it's so, like, I want one so bad just so I can laugh at it. And I'm not saying it's a dumb idea, because he's obviously having the time of his life right now with this party, and it's a good way to network and market. But, like, the cringy edits on God, I'm sounding so mean right now. But I love it, dude. I love it. I'm not trying to be mean. I love it. I just want one. I'm always jealous because I don't get to have one. And this poster just looks crazy. This is March Madness 33rd birthday bash. Shout out to Devin. And the unlocking memories with that is I tried to go out with my boy Mike one night. Shout out to Mike Burke. And I ended up kidnapped by Devin and his at the time girl. Now, shout out to Devin if you're listening. But I went with him to Main Street. Mike Burke. Went with Mike to Main Street, and we were just on the prowl. 7 bachelors. I have no idea. We were with a good bit of people, right? And I'm trying to remember the story and trying to piece it together as I go. And we end up on Main Street, and I'm having a couple drinks. And I rode, I drove Mike and company there. I think it was just me and Mike, and we met some people there. But I drove. So Mike at the time, for a long time, wasn't driving. Okay? So I'm responsible for Mike. Robert can't even be responsible for himself. So I'm responsible for Mike and his whereabouts. But he's a big boy, right? So I see Devin there. Didn't plan on seeing Devin on Main Street. He's with his girl. They're taking pictures. I'm taking pictures for them. I would say with them. But, they're like, hey, you want to take a picture? I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. I'm all swagged out. And they're like, okay, cool. Here's your phone. Or here's the phone. Hey, dude. Anyways, I took some pictures for him. Me and Devin took some pictures that I don't know where are or where they're at to this day. But shout out to Devin. He was like, hey, you want to go to the car? We got a bottle of 1800. And he's like, come take a couple shots. And I'm like, sick. Let's go. So I give the finger to Mike from halfway across the bar, right? I'm just and I go outside, and Devin, he gets us all in the car. It's Devin, and then his girl, and then his girl's friend, and me. No relation with this girl's friend. I really don't even know her name. Couldn't remember it if I tried. I know the girl in the front, but I'm not bringing her up for a specific reason. Anyways, so they're just fucking down in this bottle of 1800. They could have had all the herpes in the world. That's probably where this shit came from. It's flaring back up now that I'm talking. No. But no. I trusted them all. They're just fucking down in this bottle, right? Just passing it. I get it. And he's just like, well, we ain't about to sit here. I don't know what he said. But he just starts the fucking car. And I'm like, oh, where are we going? So I'm in the back of this Dodge Charger. It's burgundy. It's a real nice car. I think he still has it. And he just takes off. And he had heard that something was going on at Chiefs down the street. And when I say down the street, I don't mean down the street. It's a whole other side of town. Maybe not side of town, but it's definitely not walkable within an hour. And pissed. I don't want to go, but I can't say that. So I'm just kind of like, hey, man, my car is back in that parking garage. And he's like, no worries, man. I'm going to take you back to your car. Doesn't even look back at me. And him and this girl at the time had been going through some shit. And I can't elaborate on it because I didn't know what was going on. But I'm now in the middle of it. So we show up at Chiefs. There's a $5 cash cover charge. I ain't got $5. Not in cash. I think I was living in my car at the time. I did not have this. And he's like, no worries, bro. I'll cover you. And I'm like, all right. I guess I'm just at Chiefs. And I'm not answering my phone because I don't know what to tell Mike because I'm trying to maneuver this. And him and his girl are getting in arguments. And he sees his ex at the club or something. And at Chiefs rather. And it's just this love triangle. And I got no time for it, right? So Mike ends up just hey, I need a ride. My homeboy just kind of ditched me. Sorry, Mike. And so he gets a ride from his boy Patrick, and he gets a call from another friend of his who had been with all of us at Main Street, and then he migrated on to Chiefs as well, but he didn't know that I was there. And when he saw me, he calls Mike, and he's like, hey, your boy's over here at Chiefs. Now, I'm like shwasted because I got pretty wasted at Main Street, or else I wouldn't have got bamboozled into going with Devin and co. So I was already drunk at Main Street, got even more drunk on the way to Chiefs, got stupid drunk at Chiefs. So I had to go back to my car, and don't drink and drive, but I had to go back to my car, and so I don't even know how to get, like, I don't even know how the night's going. Like, Devin told me he's going to get me back to his car, and so Mike's homeboy calls him, and he's like, hey, Mike, you know, your guy's over here at Chiefs, and he's like, who, Robert? And he's like, yeah, I think that's his name. I'm so forgettable. So Mike, he comes, and he's like, you know, what's going on? And I'm like, dude, I got Robert napped. I got Robert napped. And, dude, it was the craziest thing. Because I'm just dancing. I'm vibing. You leave me alone. I'm just going to do me. I'm going to make the best out of the situation. I don't like to stress. Like, how the fuck am I going to get back to my car, man? I got to call this person. Just live. Like, it's, if you guys ever seen that movie Yes Man, you don't have to say yes to everything. But when you do just say yes, you can see where your life goes. Now, this is pre-COVID. I'm doing the worm on the floor. Like, that's how safe I feel about about coronavirus. And Mike, he comes and he stays for a while, of course, gets some more drinks. I get some more drinks, and that's dangerous. So this is how we do it comes on. And if you're not a 90s baby, or you just live under a rock your whole fucking life, you're not going to know this song. But for the people who do know this song, it's a banger. And when this comes on in a club, like, I lose my mind. Now, this doesn't come on very often, but when it does, I'll post that video on Instagram. Follow MoonRouteStudios on Instagram. Follow Robert Dylan Vasquez on Instagram. I'll post that video when I post that the episode is up. So Mike Burke, he wrangles me in. I'm doing the worm on the floor, and I got this this chick there, and she's like hyping me up as I'm doing the worm. You can see her in the video. She's like doing her arm to the same motion. And so I really don't remember getting back to my car, but we got Patrick. Shout out to Patrick. Big Pats fan. Shout out to Patrick. He drove us back to my car, and I believe we got like Krispy Kreme or something like that. We probably got something crazy. We were always getting something to eat. I remember me and Mike Burke, we got Chick-fil-A one time or something like that, and it was after third shift at Amazon. And we used to just get roasted going to like fast food joints after work. And I pull up and I order his food, and we don't pull off. And she tells us the total, and he's just singing to himself, like looking out the window at the sunset, because it was third shift and we're getting off. And he's just looking out the window, and he's like, I'm a fat ass and my eyes are bloodshot. What? Hey, what? This dude is like singing musicals, like stoner musicals to himself. The weed makes me hungry. The weed, I know it. Dude, I love that guy. We don't have as many adventures anymore, but he's making his own adventures. Shout out to him and his baby. Shout out to Mike Burke and his baby. Dude, unlocking memories. Happy birthday, Devin Thomas. I hope you have a great night. Pre-game started at 6 p.m. and doors don't open at Willie's. Dude, I don't know where it is. Doors don't open till 10. So definitely go show support to Devin Thomas. I'm friends with him on Facebook. Not that you guys fucking hey, go check out that guy on my Facebook. No, thank you guys for coming. That was fun. It's a little fun short quest. I actually don't know how long it's been. Just been ranting. It's hard when I don't have any fucking people telling me what to. Anyways, shout out to everybody. It's episode 9, and we're out here, dude. March 12th, 2021. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming. I got to get some guests on. I got to start reaching out. I don't want to do that. I don't want to feel like a burden on anybody else. Like, hey, I do a podcast. Do you guys want to do my podcast? And I'll do your podcast. And but I want to give you guys something to listen to. It's just me, and I'm being silly and stupid, and I want to give you guys some more. So I want to bring on my friends. I want to learn how to do that. Shout out to you guys. I got to get a theme song in this beat. There's a lot to do, but you guys have been there from the beginning, and I really appreciate it. This has been episode 9 of the Quezt, and you're here with Robert the Ride Vasquez. Shout out to 95.7 FM. Robert the Ride Vasquez. Oh, I'll catch you guys later.